Hello. So today I'm going to share some personal examples of the four cognitive biases from the chapter 7 chapter thing. Cognitive biases are a way our brains can trick us into thinking that deciding in certain ways without realizing it. I'll give an example for each one so you can see how it happens in real life. First is confirmation bias. This is when we pay more attention to information that confirms what we already believe and ignore information that doesn't. For me, I used to think I'm not a morning person. So whenever I tried to wake up early and I felt tired, I focused on that and thought, see, I really am not a morning person. I completely ignored the days I woke up early and felt totally fine. Looking back, I was only remembering the things that confirm my belief. Next is availability. This happens when we judge how likely something is based on how easily examples come to mind. For example, I used to believe to be scared of shark attacks, let's say that, because I always saw them in movies or on the news. Every time I thought about swimming in the ocean, I imagined a shark attacking me. But in reality, shark attacks are extremely rare. I was just overestimating the risk because of those examples were so easily to think back to and recall. Third is anchoring bias. This is when we rely too heavily on the first piece of information we get. I experienced this when I was trying to get my first car. The first price the seller mentioned was like around 15,000, I believe. Even when I found similar cars for like 12,000, I kept on thinking about that 15,000 number, and that first price stayed in my mind and my expectations and made it harder for me to see a better deal. Finally, is the hindsight bias, is when we believe events were predictable after they happened. After losing a race last season, I kept thinking I knew I shouldn't have tried that strategy in the 400, but at that time, I honestly didn't know how it would turn out. Hindsight bias made me feel like the outcome was obvious, even though it really wasn't. So those are the four cognitive biases I noticed in my life, and thank you.